Hello guys, today we're talking about 5 Feet Apart. This is a movie that came out 2 years ago now. And yep, this movie basically is about social distancing. And the movie actually came out before COVID-19. I bet if this movie came out in 2021, 2022, they'll definitely make it about COVID-19. But it's about another particular disease called cystic fibrosis, which is basically you have mucus and stuff in your lungs, and yeah, you're born with it. So yeah, you don't have to worry about getting it if you get too fat. So it is a disease that people suffer with. It's a genetic disease. This movie, is very, very, very sad movie. Probably one of the saddest movies I've ever seen, because this stuff actually goes on. These people don't really get to fill their lives. In the movie, you know, yeah, some of the guys and the people in the movie just die from this disease. This movie shows that, yep, it's just depressing. That, disease, death, you know, this movie relates very well to the current health crisis of 2 million people losing their loved ones from death, basically here. And of course, the critics absolutely do not like this movie, which is weird and odd that they didn't like this movie, because they love movies that are very, very sad and emotional. But it seems that they didn't really like this movie that much. Yes, there were some scenes that were just completely like, why? But yep, it is a very touching and sad movie. Probably one of the saddest movies I've ever seen in basically the history of movie. And yeah, the movie is inspired by Clara Winfield, someone who basically suffered her whole life essentially from this disease. You know, she essentially suffered her whole life from this disease. And yep, and actually the girl in the movie looks a lot like her too. In this movie too. So yep. So yeah, if you want to see a very, very sad movie, this is a movie you would see. See, very, very sad and emotional movie. I don't get what the critics are thinking when they saw this movie. Again, the critics, they see like every single movie, and they write off movies for no reason. Basically here, for no reason. But then they'll prop up movies that are complete garbage. Again, I don't understand what it's like to be a movie critic. Again, I review movies. I don't really like some popular movies out there. Some movies that I just get bored watching them. But yep, this movie is a very depressing movie. And there's also a very emotional and powerful message in this movie as well. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's funny how I was the one that was writing off the movie when I first heard of it too. Just because the critics didn't like it. Which again, the critics are completely a bunch of, bogus nut jobs, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, well, it does raise awareness for a disease that 30,000 people are affected with every single day. Yeah, every single day, 30,000 people are affected by this disease. And yeah, this movie very, very awareness that people like the characters in the movie have to suffer through this every single day. So yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.